Hey guys, my name is John Lewis. I am a freelance cinematographer based out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I mainly shoot commercials, although I have been on a couple of features and some short films and a couple of music videos here and there. But mainly commercials are my bread and butter. I've been doing commercials now for several years. I love lighting. I love everything that goes into lighting. I love shaping the light, trying to get the image as close to possible as it was in my head when I first thought of it. I love watching lighting breakdowns, oftentimes especially for starting out filmmakers. In those breakdowns, they use lots of fancy, expensive equipment and lighting, and even down to like the flags they use can be really expensive sometimes. So I thought this year I would create some of my own videos for those who are interested in learning about lighting and don't have the bigger budget of some of these other shoots, or just enthusiasts that like to watch behind the scenes videos. I don't know. Maybe no one will want to watch this. Who knows? But here we go anyways. So bear with me. We'll dive into lighting on a budget. That way maybe some of you can incorporate these techniques and hopefully boost your lighting in 2020. Do the video. Okay, so this is our interior night scene. Let me start off by saying that this is very, very basic. As you can see, we have my daughter here. She's sitting in a chair. I bribed her. She's pretending to read for the sake of this video. We have some moonlight coming through the window. We have this lamp giving her the key. Let's take a look at what we used to make this happen. First off, for the moonlight, I use this halogen work lamp. You can get this at your local hardware store for about 10 bucks. I paired this work lamp with a Rosco CTB. CTB stands for color temperature blue. What it does is we take the warmth of this light and we dial it back down to bluish moonlight for our scene. Next, we use this table lamp that I had laying around. Now, if your house is like my house, my wife replaced all of our bulbs with these nasty LEDs that give off a green cast, and they are just not flattering at all. So threw that away, went over to Walmart, got this tungsten bulb. These things are a good thing to have in your kit. They just make things prettier, and you can dim them down, they don't flicker. Next is painter's tape, which I had laying around, just a couple clamps I had laying around, and then last but not least, this LED tube light, which I did not use, but I had it just in case. Altogether, 20 bucks. 20 bucks and we can light a scene. Here you can see the scene. We have, like I said, we have the moonlight coming in, draping across the wall in the back. Then we have the warm lamp light keying her from the side. And what this is doing is just creating contrast. So if we turn this off, you can see we have the shot. It's just not very interesting. It's dark, obviously, and there's just no depth, no texture here. But if we turn back on the light, you can see the moonlight coming through. It's hitting the back wall, creating interesting shapes. It's hitting the cabinet there. It is hitting a little bit of her in the chair. Outside here, you can see how I set this up. I have my work lamp. I clamped it onto a cheap stand. You don't have to use a stand if you don't have one. You can use a broomstick, you can use whatever. Just clamp it onto something. And then we used the painter's tape and just taped on the CTB gel onto the window. That's it. It's all about contrast, guys. It makes your shot interesting. Basically, you have the blue, or in this case teal-ish color coming in, and then you have the warmth of the light inside already. This creates contrast. You see this in a lot of movies these days, especially this teal and orange color. They contrast well together. They're pleasing to your eyes. A lot of young filmmakers and photographers come up to me and they say, hey, I just don't have money for the lights. I don't have money for lighting and to invest in the kit. And honestly, guys, 20 bucks. 20 bucks, go to Home Depot, go to Walmart. You can buy just a few basic things and come up with some interesting solutions. Just play around with it. Just experiment. Just see what you come up with. Get an idea. I usually go look at reference shots online, see stuff that I like, and then go try to recreate it using whatever I have. I hope this was helpful. Maybe I can make more of these in the future. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Until then, keep shooting, keep practicing, keep lighting. Happy 2020. Cheers.